Ebia. PX. Ehiamobia.
Se eba abasobodia enora ne ayiko
fa ayiko mawa yiko
Debbie kano se fa ayiko natural mineral water emma wayiko enti ayiko biara obemano fa ayiko natural mineral water eka ho ma ayiko nsio enya wabuju nsio abrebia ayiko biara obemano fa ayiko natural mineral water eka ho FDA aje adwadie nkrato yi atom
Inti modi mu huni pa mo boka kakra edi asem krani kakra kren wofa metia sisi a adwen a medwen ni okwan a mefa so mpo enye sikade asie maami a wofi mo Ghana moti hona on plan expenses nkwa.
Oh, Minia, so what ma senka ya kwentipa by Enterprise Life is saying to be a mama mi ansa no fimu. Insurance and say that from crass was sika 70 same power bit me yebi. Uncle Fimu Ghana a kwentipa by Enterprise Life be mo akosi 70,000 Ghana cedis now there in a year.
Ade ya famiko. Eni mama nye bi ma papa na ochina semunti.
From Cecilia +233 270 271111. Na Porsche ne wonkasa. Anase kwa wabe for website no so www.aquentipa.com. Na yeshe pani bi mo adofo. Aquentipa by Enterprise Life. Insurance beyond borders.
Enterprise, your advantage.
Me dindi acrobato, me pemasum bianchi, and I'm the Kodom, me Bambo Life Insurance, free Holland Life. And we're here, and my bushia penny, and church for my obianchi 1,000 Ghana cedis. Me young fanya or penny a year, me tiano, and was me cry. Me Bambo Life Insurance, a boy me cover me, a bra me pra, and I made them, and answer a year to me. Efa a whole canina, a bequa me 2 Ghana cedis pet, a simple cry.
Anio, 2 Ghana cedis pet, who's who bet me wasudie efa eka oprani eye yode ba ho enu one se wodo ho be hye me Bambo Insurance ya the free Holland Life wo de star 269 hash e wo tell say on MTN so na dinia be ba no chi me say eye simple cra nyasumdwe wa bra wo hotoso se wo dachi wo Bambo pa me Bambo Insurance ya ye hye da yama wo
Hey, it's here for Game Pack 4 pick one game na ya channel. After dia bedroom. Choose one by da wakoma so. Every the number 1 equity 36. Chani boom na share nim say wo be disika bocho wa bra ye number na pie. Bobo hu na ye ready say wo be di mula wa bra wo twa from 1 Ghana cedi to 350 cedis. Na face kana wo be channel. Fa bo hu predio no nsia. Me chere 26 times. E was up pick one game yi mu. Chaba no abra wo star 946 hash on all networks. Ana aface wo betimi akoyen website. Ana wo betimi download the Game Pack app no. Ewo www.gamepackgames.com. Share live draws. Ewo Adom TV. Anopa no nkron. Ewia dumie no. Ene nwumre no nsia. Debia. Game Pack. More mula. More power. Sagrodie. National Lottery Authority nsa hyase. Enye mo ndi mfie dum wache. Bono wa hwe yiem.
Sesia. Ubenya Cadbury Rich Choco adi fufuro. Dosanya aya fufuro. Cadbury Choco, dia wudi dijuma. Fa Rich Choco de. Akono. Na eko boko no kuraba ko. Shawo dana se dia Ghana for ye no baby biara ai dan do be ko biara. Cadbury Choco, o del shronko. Asha so de fe. E dia je dwedin krato ya tumu.
He's here, Uncle.
Oi, you man, look at you, all grown up, innit? So good to see you, fam. I miss you so much. So good to be back home, bruv, innit? I can see a lot has changed, mate. Home sweet home, innit?
Sit down and let me serve you something delicious.
The food is looking good, fam.
Of course, some things never change. Just like how Gino tomato mix still gives my food that rich color and unique natural taste every time.
Hey, sister. Papupun sanu ankasa. Just like I remember. Inquire. Jollof ne die. Jaika. Eye danka sankasa.
Hey, ente dwane na ma ukasa na sisa sisi.
Say Gino die. Efie ni fie.
This advert is FDA approved.
Hey! 1xBet. Bonuses are kesiye. Odds are kakraka. And kunim dienkwa. Download the 1xBet app no. Na your deposit ninya 300% bonus. It will make you 3,445 Ghana cedis. Wait now, open ding. To make a call register with 1xBet.com.gh. Now use the promo code Welcome Ghana. Ninya welcome bonus will first deposit. So 1xBet, mau be brave. Gambling one truth to can wash you. Yeah, man, what would you do? What? Hear me, Commissioner Jane Kato way out.
Oh yeah. Ready what it says CCM wanga so want to. Oh yeah. Sasa abena de obape ni ansa konya no. Sija konya so abena konya so. Code tiwa wanitia. Aha. Ti matana abena poku akonya kakra kanimu. Ela me de samono bro. Give us P capsules. Give us P capsules. Give us about center there about German so. Me wan dance die me kasa me kan next week die be wi. Sansa wan dance die se bubruja. Give us P capsules no. Me manager tum patroto da bia. There's time for everything. When the time is right, do it right. Yes, I'll be anti sa tem na akofo laptop be mi so da bi. The anti ma vima sa was a udwani dwane no. And say usro patro insuro fa vim envogo na fire de no. Aha, P capsules. Aya me hu Mr. Solomon Kwabia na Dr. Solomon Kwabia. Aya na me need Phoebe. Si diade no. Aha. Give us co capsules. Give us co capsules so eyi koko de afu amuati apo. Koko beko to da bia koko chimu wani wonu wani ku so wani kura wani yi wani so wisi some way. Ko capsules bit ma di wakajira mo. Heba mixture no boa malaria bia ko. Na give us GC mixture ma oba wati apo wajina nice so pampe ka so ba form a GC mixture na mo anya form. Ye nya ho kika wa bia ya careful. No na mo no ya mo nya careful. We ye papa abadwa man so a mo jina nice so ba mu. Aha, anti you know na ema on sanka be oba de wo ho aye hodro sene me ma ye hodro di pick up ye hodro na ma no so kam na GC Mr. no so eye hodro na je say ageta. Aha, anti enyeja ho papa na ma bosso de a kire wo no me give us na dia badwa man so I don't want MTN say everywhere you go. My MTN app na see you so who here so the code be there or be good trim star 331 star 442 star 3561 that be say twam my MTN app on download the Play Store and App Store near to me you should be more but DBS is limited but done so DBS say so to 21 for DBS and chance moswa is so jim I am to show what one name so the boom was stre kwan akufie say nko fie nko fa pan ne pankese no ne rubber na simu abekona ofu dan mo nyina na swimming pool DBS roofing sheet 20-year warranty just say papa no Omo de koja free. Omo besan boso kura ma free. Omo san teso 10%. Enti on pay we open there give us money for DBS Industries Limited. Omo factories ya no mo de aboso. E DBS de ye te on so ani asore. DBS mo ya papa. Ampon se fa e the F pack ni BX tablets kan wano pay. F pack na me ya be ko BX tablets mo ja bedu mo fu sane yi. Eti no wasama na minim se me ma me ye time me bre. Eti ma me pe boxes of F pack go up me TM there me TM ya. Et F pack ni be to pain bia etiako on the 17th basso ko be pon nti me invite you bia so ba na ma see mami. Betway for the love of the game. Betway nya twankwan dia be di annual games e basso e wa Euro shini no say I don't know the kaka koro de Germany and when last Germany on to the next stage of the competition and as we're winning 2 games the Ekaka the last game no and conquer etimon penio Germany for one my idea and now so much na so boku mu ni tipa one games are how many pims until the one gym or better way anyway this can go to one fast so and yes sawara then a Euro so bank for this can jeja ho Croatia and Albania game near 2 Albania stop ultimate pogo di kind Croatia brey 74th minute domoteka and Sunday back ho na so ye ba be pon kra ya pon wie 90th minute moto mu ba bia ma de kakra kura gu so ene sa Albania tie mo kama ne kwa 2-2 Germany Ewini 2-0 Musiala ene Eke Gundogan ene ball goals no the match Germany 4-1 Scotland ene Switzerland game no so 1-1 now okopie mo one game ni mo 1 p.m. Slovenia Serbia Denmark ni England bebo at 4 p.m. 7 p.m. live commentary on Adom FM and Asampa FM. That will be Spain and Italy game we more than Spain Italy game no more than papa when the match Sababa so in the Euros Adom Nsem and so bro yamra fie ni me de ekoso ewo efie immortal yakwa champa let's go restaurant manora fair professor wala semi producers kedwara kasanie Eric Asiedu Buedi
Adom Sports number one.
Yankweni ma na yemfa efie dia nso enhyem emfa na memfa Black Stars and some of the other issues that was where dia na se se dia eka konoto second coming ya na bebre na yidi se dia second coming enhyedam fa second coming no now Gideon Mensah defender Anima Black Stars what na no to second coming ebi se second coming ya emfa to ahwe na emfa Gideon said that
when he was the second coach for Coach Milovan, we all saw the impact that he made. I mean, being the second coach and then being part of the staff. So when he had the chance to go to the World Cup with us, I mean, I think most of the team, I mean, everyone was excited to work with him. And then obviously, like you said, I've worked under many managers and coaches in the national team, and then they have their own way of football, and then they all have their own way of working around with the players. And then for me personally, I think he's one of the best that I've worked with in the national team in terms of the tactics and then and how he wants the team to play.
Right. Gideon Mensah and Echem so Tuadwe one of the best coaches what coaching Black Stars. Okay. And once Mariaka Black Stars and several Monabo Ban Bagbin uko PMO Ghana Parliament and I'm not sure yet Pani Pa Speaker of Parliament na Gaza Kasano. What not to Black Stars and say most say what that you know her Black Stars the matches me no cry boy and say asa de na faba Ghana Fonta Black Stars na China bibia be fine.
But I'm very, very convinced together. It takes time to gel. The coaching, the technical play, the styles differ from country to country, from team to team. And so when you get them together like this, there's some difficulty in getting synchronization, telepathy, and it takes time for it to settle. And you realize the names that you are mentioning, they didn't achieve it in a day. It took a long group of them from the youth growing together to become the stars. So please, let's have patience, let's be tolerant, let's encourage them, let's support the technical team and everybody. And Ghana will once again rise up to the glory of God.
Honorable Ivan Bagbin, Speaker of Parliament, next somebody to Channel. We can be questioned at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium at the final of the MTN FA Cup. Now, 6 p.m. na match na shase airport for quarter on in Swateman and a day airport. MTN FA Cup Committee Chairman Will Senator and on some to judge them say Sunday I don't know a cacon or you have a castle for qua league in Momunyadi, but MTN FA Cup will be a
work in progress. Work in progress. So you can cry. Environment a woman in kakra all them Euro competition ya ekosi and normally no nke ebo finance and the football season end there's no competition and season end no say some kakra na topics nti ama but trust me they see here no there they say the go akwamu ye be from eden akusi Sunday no plans I dey go akwamu no we will have a very good event. Yeah, it's an MTN FA Cup final. Climax of the season.
Okay.
It's the last match of the season. And you find the aggro. So FA Cup final, the find the aggro. We are, I think, Tampa. Yeah. Way and some of Will Senator, one of MTN FA Cup Committee Chairman, what you to a channel. Wasaka Safa Prize Man, who will be never be Sasa Henny Adema. I make a provision for additional 100,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
For team I'll qualify. Apart from 80,000 cedis now, we need about 80,000 cedis.
Okay.
But in addition, every time 100,000 cedis towards Africa preparation. And also GFA season upon we support to Omomco CAF Confederation CAF Champions League. And government is so best support that much I can tell the government is best support.
Well, I don't need some more Senator, MTN FA Cup Committee Chairman. What are you two coming? Sent to be able to answer 6 p.m. University of Ghana Stadium. MTN FA Cup, no, final on a basketball for any instructor.
Adom Sports, number one.
Young Consent for Fromo, na Yanshe Sanye, and Swesia Tiamatema Kumase Asante Kotoko. One more catching na Yekui. If I saw someone, Nana Benina Moa, Ishaku Fuseni, Rocky Dramina. Wamuna ene Koroko Eton Quanta, Wamwapai, Richmond Poku Julius Mofori, Ziggy Shadrakado, Wamuna Atia Esinchain, Elcoma Niadia, Na Ora Prosper Nete Ogum on a coach Makoroko, a bad players, old Jamo Quina on list, the first one by a few outside the list for France Amba. Hey, seriously, the chairman there to grab, but not my choice. Name one, no. Ogumye.
These players were coming from Division 2 and Division 1 sides, and the training content and the training methods, they were not used to it. These were not the ideal ones that I wanted. But then because of the period when I came in, most of the players I wanted had already been engaged by other clubs, so it was very difficult to get them. So because we had in mind project of trying to reboard, so thought it probably prudent that we bring in players from lower divisions to try and groom them. But then when they were brought in, I think the pressure, the dynamics of Kumasi Asante Kotoko are different from when you are playing or coaching other teams. So these players couldn't cope with the pressure, and that, as I said, created a lot of anxiety them. And it actually didn't augur well. So ideally, these were not my first choice player.
Way and some prosperity tell Kumoria coach Makoto according to just players or Pamo will be brina and on your perno. Tazabra, your fan Muno. Now players will bring Crofa from Dada and MFS. My father's a far win by and a swan far. Just said he said in a near wine of a fat Premier League press. Place was starting to be Casacra has next is Indiana Beko. Now you could Pimo Munia and Machidi Katakan and Macra to focus away. One will see something which is the last minute to get welcome. Oh, also folk. And the Statiana supporter is no. Come your period in a Casama House of Folk.
To get to be a cow, don't be more difference with you. So, be any understanding that I know the team, unfortunately, to put down the relegation. I may or say, we will be one difference. And now the way or ya actually say, we will be able to attend this thing. We decided to say, oh, I did, we are going to have a map on board. So, we need everybody on board, and we are going to make it now. Come together with the NCP, together with the ICC, and make sure that collectively the resolution for survival of the year Juma. So we will be making and making sure that the really 3 years and years today we are opening the part responsibly, because this is the only half that we know, this is the only half that we love. Call upon everybody, present, past, and whom let's come together, because the club needs every single individual.
Opayado say has food Nankambum. We now together. That's a no be here. Now, what might be Bias or Timakoye. Yeah, that's all. So, Emmanuel Kayaka, captain, Dema Samates. One more the current league champions. Kayaka Casa says, "This is your most be brave, most near my papa. I didn't into next season or meeting the edge. Africa so much about one pa."
I think it was my day 4 that we realized we could win it. Even from onset, we before the season started, we reminisced about what we did the previous season, and we realized that if we do something different from what we did the other season, we could win it. But when we started after my day 4, we realized no, if we put in much effort, we could win it. So we came together as a team again. We refocused and we redetermined ourselves that we could do it, and God being so good, we've achieved it.
Way Emmanuel Kayeke Ninsamwa Wadi to a ja and on the Sunday some so a see at Yeo and some test. Currently champions, you're in Africa, Nebisiako, and so hormone. Now, Betway for the love of the game, and yet Chacha na ope a good you don't ya. It's Yanasa, where Sunny slips in a choir, Croatia, Sankro for bet. Say bet to be the initial, you know, I'm welcome. But Betway, dear, or to me, a mouth, Pasha cash out, more cash out to be a wow, what me said, matches and 4 bar. And 1 year cash out to me, automated cash out to her, and I face Pasha cash out to her, or Betway or pursue Dino, or no person would do. Betway for the love of the game. And Ponce for what the FPAC BX tablets can one opena. And then some idea by FPAC on Yabe ko BX tablets. Moja bedu mo for sunny ye. It is Shannon Sosa for me. DBS Industries Limited, DBS roofing papa fee, DBS for roofing papa show fee. It is DBS can one Bobo Dano's DBS. MTN everywhere go my MTN app on my MTN app no. And only the sale person be MTN is swa. SSA or yen more. Give us about center, give us P capsules, give us give us about mixture, give us JC mixture. I can only do about pay me, my dear. Koni Koko dear. How about Meshania malaria dear? And a JC mixture no. A man also so a drew. It's a patrician as my man, my basima. Yes. We want to make quick one of pay. Getting someone at the brew. Yes, Dr. Isaac Kofiadu. One necessary more the chosen hospital. Fantastic morning. And come on, papa. Musia. Yana Wakai Ed Nankasa Kakejuane ho. Erica Siedu Baracoswane Dwaso Nsem.
Ghana Fui Franco. Esa the electrical appliances for Frabe Joshua. Washing machines, Asian women, Yopo, CCTV cameras, and need out clear. I be you know that. Saba mobile phones, this are iPhones, Infinix, Nokia, Samsung, any the Keka, anyone says you see now. Franco, in Albania, the papa, ne water phone say Franco air conditioners, every 1.5, adequacy 2.5 horsepower, Samsung Franco TV, every 32, adequacy 85 inches. Franco, essential tabletop. Double decker, any chest freezers, and change in a mahoden cry. She shall Franco Quabata be a benwo. Name of head office, a wada braka, one in Roxy Cinema, and the enemy. Friend 0246 422 338 and a 055 5939 311. Franco Electrical Appliances, Papa.
DBS Industries Limited. One more sanka mobile. Surprise! I want to honor baby. I want to bring customers in now. For from the other woman. Yeah. So what to dear woman champion? And I'm afraid I want to dear woman. I'm up to 10% discount. Wow! 10% discount. DBS and quality bit to my way. Tomo Alusing Crew Fish in the movie. No discount. I'm all higher. One swam on Casa. Where the only Casa? We better restore from my free estimate. I clear number 0240-844-444. Kumasi 0506-004-141. Takwa DDNA 0506-004-242. DBS Industries Limited. Roofing Papa Power Fee.
Jim FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3.
Adom FM 106.3. Adom FM 106.3. 106.3. Adom FM. Adom FM. One tell you what. Get your money. Adom FM. Adom. Tell you what. Adom FM.
Jim FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM.
Jim FM 106.3. Tough.
Ready, what it says, CCM 112. Oh, yeah. Ready, what it says, CCM 112. Oh, yeah. Adom 106.3. 106.3. 106.3. Adom FM. One tell you what. Get your money. Adom FM. One tell you what. Adom FM.
Jim FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can
dia wo beto a eya febo empa enwe narechen na enye dede me se chance ni bi wa wo de border no so a wo de mu a da bia bebie dan so bi bokokokon so na ye chance dan ko kire sa DBS chance ye nte sa da ukoton so a kala bia ope na bi wo honom na empo se bi won ma eye ni ayere so a chesa bosumi mienu abosumi miensa bosumi nan ko nsia no na chesa pa na yese basa na bisa se enti we na mate sika bum dia koto no DBS se won peso be kosa won ye hie me na sika pede pa enti wo ba ne nchen na beto mo chance na ma 10% discount ewo di wa beto no so eno ano no mo amo won kran mo modin a emfre 0240 844444 na kumase afre 0506 004 141 Tekrade emfre 0506 004 242 DBS Industries Limited roofing papa efie na yeka frankwa na waje so phone papa efie mameni kan tell say o person ne franco edelia menko internet ne so nenko fa franco number wan hwe ya na obidia so kwanda na wachenchena na franco say obekọ Google Play Store na what download the franco trading app no edwa na pese wudie e wo franco na pese onyomo edin kita ho a app no so no ebeye bibia edi ama ho ana se fa number yi na etro to baby 0246 422 338 ana 0555 939 311 onyomo eni enkomo se eye mobile phones Nokia Samsung iPhones ni nyina ye will be eba no smart TV sa ne range no eye every 32 inches ekosi 100 inches ni nyina franco ena edi emao ya wa franco air condition e range from 1.5 HP edikosi 2.5 HP chest freezers refrigerators washing machine CCTV cameras ebodwuma etwa na etwa ene ye wan ne nyina papa franco na akwafa ba bomode hwehwe kira kwan na edwa ne de woniomo enie still no a osifon papa efie na ababawa fefe bosodesie Caroline Tete waye krado eye the trends Caro Martin
yenua
etesen
boko na onso
nyame adom me ho ye
nyame asti
ede na trendy
o trendy o
me enye no kreda se se de me sha wan kona me di me lebu
ne eba wa trendy no me beka yo kanta manto trendy
kanta
yeah kanta ya
okay
by champion trendy
a Greek minister no oh wow
Stone boy trendy
John
Mani Mahama
trendy
na mesha se fi kanta manto
okay
na amputi team na omuko represent Ghana
e wini ye no
omu get kan sembi omu say omu Jesse na omu de call ye kanta manto no omuko to no
and the minister to be am provide Jesse sama
omu say approve omu budget ni ntem
inti budget na bro omu approve na ye late
suggestion ne buy no so why not ya ye bi danti no
amota kwa kanta Ghana nie amputi team
kanta
ana mo de akwa wini yo
na enunti na omo trende na Brian Champion trende Net hotels ayeton Nsem ya no ena ewo parliament obeka say entisa senia okujeto ene omo maka no
omo kase Rock City akasakra na eka no omobo
na o de okujeto say onfa document I say when free GR no onfa brand pesa wo bo ene no ma etiefo na omonte
or there no so I dare you so also when your document be from the area fabran ye ono so de omo de en beba ho omo financial status omo de beba yintie
ne samijemfi was studio mahaha many okuja to shebatakari ekikem na Rock City is making losses were intercepted documents from GI or intercepted document bia
the okikani ni na ye ntro bibia ni ho a akude to ka was asem no mo ana ye nokre ntro kwando twaye in the first place Rock City mama so aso ate ma check or GRE say file on 2023 taxes e was filing by June ending into nyam file into could to intercept document there or GRE Rock City focus on 9C GRE no ma file taxes I'm filing the end of the month into nya document no way onya document GRE bibia say ni e kontompo bosremu ka ntro me say GRE Rock City has not even filed their 2023 taxes. It's due June ending. Into now, and I'm daring you. I'm daring him.
Oh, then, so the Saka documents be FG area. Send your all cana on Famra. Na yenshe.
And na yenche you could get ya no de beba. Say ya what you saw documents. Yeah,
and I know ya na arguments be cause to debates because so on social media say Dutch passports any PhD will go and mudia when na obefa. So
oh ade ma follow mo be a Canadian.
O man penin dada John Dramani Mahama so a Canadian.
O say
o say enye hardship ne eye ye wo musese a
ahokyere na ye wo musese a no a
enye ankasa se me kenye debate anka ni say debate kwa na pesa wo bo ne ma tiefo na muti area
no comment oh David menkasa
unspeakable corruption, nepotism, brazen theft, waste of national resources, impunity and general criminality have become the hallmarks of Ghana's current government. There is widespread despair and anguish amongst our people, leading to an active debate that I have followed recently on our social media about whether securing a foreign passport to do menial jobs in Europe is better than holding a PhD in Ghana. It is a reflection of the adversity into which our nation has been plunged. Otherwise, there's no basis of comparison between a visa and a PhD.
Carol. Yate.
Abna. Enye hardship ni ahunchire ni.
Net to be your mind woman say ya.
Akasa you debate you.
But has there ever been a point to say asomai Yebeka say ye tibia na ye woman no e ye far better. E chain bia ye kan hwasemi ana asipen aso Karo
abna
asipen
there be o
okay
na unse eya na ebi ye chain ebi ntina ma omo kasa no na taxi driver be trend minim say wahu a na ye say or the side chick Echo Hotel.
Kasoa
Akweli. Na wafemewu. Minim say what who say.
Or the Echo Hotel. And I then of mu.
Na me mehu.
You know the story about.
Story this say on the side check Echo Hotel.
And I'm koye dey.
Minim no koye wadan ni mu.
Okay. But wa yenya media. We cry kaso wa yenya media. Wa yenya media. So be a free ma we yenya media.
See, a lutina or trending no.
Taxi driver net trendy. And then a taxi no. Just say taxi this see. I hotel any home.
I can't say we say for Babefako.
Na ira kofa akohwede.
Menya hu ye. Afa na ye kodi echi na ye de eno abrel. Na abna. Ye ko France.
Oh, Mbappe krom ho. Oh, nice one.
On pending no na. Ye ko France na. Yi Feng Chen Wang.
O say.
Eno anu ma.
Dabi Karo. Me I say me very good at tomudini nti no de e bona me hwe.
Feng Chen Wang.
Sure.
No. Ne spring and summer 2024 spring and summer collections are the about bunting. Or your showcase, or your designer, or your showcase, our Paris. Into Stone Boy, Vic Mensa, Munina, Munina, our hobby. Omunomie Ghana boys na.
Stone Boy trending
now. I saw the new about last week Friday, the new about
your body,
no the music video na about bunting. Munkotie na mun share music video no eno anti
nti okwe no o share designer na o showcase ni bia na ye invite no
it's a Nigerian artist na bi wo ho other hanti Onivic Mensa na ye Ghana year e wo honom na bna me the picture bi ato Facebook. Are you one picture for picture no into Facebook?
Okay.
Who say a jare wo ho e calling. Mimi say any adwuma na me bank am dry 3 times a day.
As in bathing, say was sorry obi jare.
Obi the timetable abeto abontin.
Odi jare.
Awo munti June. Senior ono be jare no.
Sir.
At that face we say are you out the picture na to? It's Monday obi jare ni.
So say ejoda. Bejare ne hu nyina from ne ti kusini na say
Tuesday off
Tuesday onware me pese me ho ye obe ma timetable na so ba
enu de meet me nche
carry so hu
Wednesday na nim ne
bejare na nim ne na ho okay
na Thursday we dry full body no ti kusini na say na
Friday eni aso obi aminim no
Friday wasan ko off na o carry obi anim say
obi show obi anim so dey that was my obi
Saturday on best onware
na wonware o sra eni emenya ne body ne skin ahwe na kwasi da why dey
kwasi da dey face and teeth
me just say from Monday to Saturday no just say from Monday to Saturday nyina wonjide sen
tina sent ne ade adoso no amena me ko why na me adom ochina ye behia
nipa we odi ne kwatena trotro mu a na wi e bo a aju si wuchu fa poma mu jane
me ko na me adom ochina ye behia why
karo ye jare wate
me
da be si odi we ya banje say ye tufo
me see any adwuma na me ba bi 3 times a day
na me chese ye jare say no omo yes sir
okay 3 times a day so me no
ya bunyare
any work say jare
Currently tete and out teden kano the trends and odeba yam pato adware de ye wo de wa ya imagine say wa pon adwuma na wa bre na ukodru fie na wa bonso nyu me se minim nso hie adware enso a emo hye minim na adware te ne ye awo wo mo se den e wo se me adware nso nyu na wo bono sawi atum sampa adware duro unim adware ya duro pa utina pai wona be 3 days unyare ye no wo de ne make say yakodware hwe wo be na tipai ni nyina akọ why na Franco Trading Enterprise said the phones are papa and ba ya just a phone si say Nokia Samsung iPhones ni nyina ye will be wo honum na smart TVs no so no ye were 32 inches edikosi 100 inches and we are level na he kono e smart TV nko an to the TV na board them na enye smarter enye hwe ne momu no se o se sano a na wakọ Franco ntem na wakọ je smart TV adwuma eye no eye bebre I took it out smartphone no ni dwuma ye die no edroso eno nti ne fe smart TV no ye wo Franco air condition 1.5 horsepower edikosi 2.5 horsepower ni nyina Franco edema ye wo refrigerators washing machine CCTV cameras maunsa enka wo de 0246 422 338 and 0555 939311. Oba download the Franco Trading app no e free Google Play Store. Franco Trading Enterprise was still phone papa fie DBS Industries Limited. Adwuma ko ya wono de ne se edan so bone ma no wode ba kala bia wo pe no ebi wo honom nti abribia dan na wasewi a wo bebo so no fre ye DBS Industries na enyomo eninkomo wo akra ha se ya 0240 844444 Kumase enfre 0506 004 141 Natakrade afre 0506 004242 yɛma 10% discount on enema dodoɔ bi a wɔtɔ ɛde afi from ɛyɛ DBS nkyɛn DBS Industries Limited ɔsɛ roofing papa efie ɛne hɛya na yɛnhyɛ yɛn kɔmmɔbɔ ase na afei yɛnkom sɛ made kan abɔ medical laboratory professionals no yɛ ɔmokɔ strike no maka ho asɛm akyerɛ yɛbɛkɔ hɔnom ba sɛsi yɛyi deɛ yɛhwɛ NIB report anasɛ survey yɛ ɔmode abɛto abɔnten ɛnsɛm a mobisayɛ ɛdɔso the outcome ɔmone ɛyɛ constituency polling station electoral area coordinators kyɛ sɛ executives within the MPP and ɔmone nkɔmmɔ nipa bɛbro mpem nom over 5,000 and ɔmone edi san nkɔmmɔ no na ɛkɔ wi akyire no na dodoɔ na susu sɛ Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe running mate ɛyɛ ɔmo san susu sɛ running mate ni free the Ashanti regional ɛbɛboa party no ɛno na yɛbɛdi mu nkɔmmɔ na afei yɛahyɛ sɛdeɛ nneɛma teɛ Akwasi Agyeman ɛyɛ news editor ɛde Adom FM wabɛka me nsa mene no ɛbɛyɛ ɛho ɛbɛ analyze na afei yɛahyɛ the chances all names are popping up ɛwɔ survey ni mu di ohwidi kan ne chances ɛne bia ensɛm bi asisie sɛ bɛnya effect Kwasi Machi
yɛnu yɛ dzɛn
nyame adom na so Akwasi ade na asre oh Kwasi Agyeman my day Matias ochi ni bema ono ani Akwasi na ai
na so yo chi
ena kwa wu
so fi achim soras
osrase na wo free
na wo fi achim na wo
so bi ufru kroma na akọ bi krom
nso akọ krom
enye kra o
wa se enye dia
but meko nyambo August meko bi krom oh medase Kwasi yeshe NIB survey omode bae wo she ebre chassie people calling say na running mate din ebada ben names no edroso pass so fa mamienu eno mudian be frem Irene Atosi and the chief of staff Frima ai na wo she din nyina emubi stand tall out of these names yeshe the survey no okay kan mu no the questionnaire the response the outcome uhun saying
ne meka ne say ohun ene amemwo na yebu no nipa kra wo ho bra bia obobu bia no it say science and data idi wanim eno na abrofo na ya motuma tumpompa ba bidune uhwe seven no mo ye na national security for me document national security for ene ye na MPPT ye ni say omo wa ban mu enti omo yusu national security senka obi ni aban mu a ka ma kobo bi pa ma na koye ama omo tse de NDC ni aban mu a omo ma nipa foforo be ye ma omo an organization credible organization be ye ma omo on jina no Opoku Agyeman no MPP wa aban mu international security for na ya ma omo now onkofo obo ni omo din komo ye party officers omo na campaign si omo sere so omo no be bontoa bebre na na be leg work e di ama omo for this year's election polling station executives constituency executives electoral area coordinators MMDCs any MPs national council national executive just say omo ka say empu a na epu e wo MPP mu no mkoye sebi no na omo person hu the popularity of nipa obetimi aboa ba omia ticket no mo de akọ afia bato na okay so mo tibitimi ayi amoma di nkunimu a enti no ade na omo ye no ne kwan so ano but me as a political analyst they be there me can say MPP pese omo etumi ye bibi papa wa afia bato yimu a so obedi nkunimu a
yeah
they have to go to Asante Mantem no mun ko fa running meeting free yes because Osha from 92 ABC 2020 Asante Mantem na ebom chidom mumtumi din kunim se register nyina akra no
mo homoden Asante Mantam ko ade ombebo mo homoden enu firi ho a na Puye Mantam Eastern region enti no 7 no mo ye no now attributes ben na mo hwehwe obi a obetimi aboaba o me ticket na wo de mbeka assembly wo de ahwe enuanom asantefo yi businessmen journalists omwangasa in general bebre wo nicknames obi oye mama obi an hu dede obi opia na yo na nkofo sa no mope
okay
and the sa nkofo no so you be me ye calm me pemu asem me ye raba me ye krachini dabi
emfa
dabi ono pomu politics no nyesa anetie the boni nickname obi a bonse ni dian kasa kra no mo
nickname na
for mo Ghana mo ya Asante obi a nicknames ne obi wo kra na djuma ko no kra itimi di to ndin that is how sa no mo so mtie na anytime voter turnout ebe drop Asante region MPP loses the election. Anytime. Go and check from 92 I've been seen there. So voter turnout no call high. Now so munya madodo no they win.
No munya other regions.
Exactly.
And they supported their Asante numbers no.
And then they say Asante fon kwa to mo and obedin kudim.
Yeah.
Omafuruma ohonese. Now, if your post na Napo Dr. Matthew Puku Prempev ya say ya weduchu Dr. Frimo Paris
Osechi Mensa
Usho munyina biso hu se wana no didi pa me ubisa me a me tiechili ubisa me ga se na po na ni ko didi enti post na buy na kwa Asante Mantam Ghana nyina na nyeme nwanwa say omo party officers no be campaign say omo mfa na po na so omo de na po a o de bibi beboa abebo mo ticket no yes enti no post no mo ye no post na kasa now we hear analysis na onya 76.27%.
Yeah
emutwe the closest was Dr. Yaweduchum about 10%. Yes, Dr. Yaweduchum
but 10% closer
76 and 10 emutwe
much pa
super papa
he
now we hear on analysis now Napo has been over system no match
in
party politics from day one 92 sabroswa baba yempi sa baba sinde fine brain Dr. Yaweduchum technocrat obe wurem 2016 for Akufo-Addo to win omuko identify no US no de ba abadwuma we share transformation out the aba education sector near the nyina ora kwesi plant kra ye senior wabana baso Ghana for dia dance say ora Dr. Yaweduchum waya ade but uba party politics nankasa respondents no aya police station executives na dia unko bi se bi so mo did say omo internal MPP politics no ni oti ase best Napo. That's the reason I'm to abanema no because omo say resources it is respondents na party officers no at all levels from grassroots to top if majority ni ka say omo fa Napo enka Dr. Baumia ho they have to listen to them and yes and I suppose from omo no anya adwuma that is the reason even the NDC almost you omo de no majority say yemfa ma Professor Jena no Poku Ajima no omo de ama no so post no eba out they can even go for a second opinion no ma postpone no ma twim no ma de akwachiri but national security they have the resources they have the numbers they are everywhere more than any institution because of obey research on anything because every corner every district into no one say omo dey asem to nkofo e no mo so no hu omo se bukura pen paper omo take it that's you see Ghana Post no when you enter sometimes we are na chia no the moment a Ghanaian voter be say ukura pen paper say ye take it ubisa na so take it one should be the true achire robo we need din koma no obisa no ba ko pa obeka no genuine
ba se bia wakọ
we say well organized the obu na dwen say no obi bisa me madwen no
on kano krekra nchire
Into bones a bit 12 but national security look a bambia wa back on yasu. I bet them national security for the year opinion poll and the year research on about to Nsem. Omo kan okure no. Na so omo kan okure na ni omo kan esi. Send this wa bem sa MPP Owura Kufa Bensu sa 2008 send a year omo national security no maka. 2016 no maka. Wow, and you know that's what they do. So for me, post na abano na pe hure di kan. Then you ask yourself, say, at the end or debe boa Dr. Baumia. Me who says strategically, Ashanti region, voter turnout. The fathers has been 76%. I Urekufado a pencil, and Ashanti Mantem a cost pa.
Yeah,
say cost 76, 80 and above, which is a bit difficult. Ebe boa MPP. A timber for moi and breaking the 8 in heading. Breaking the 8 is very, very, very difficult. Say, where you second term now we shall near cost of memory and yeah. That's one of far running mate beer or bet to me about chidom papa, a boawa. I shall not say for
Mate, a question I mean, Kwama saw Emra Professor H.S. Kanku, a international political and the communications analyst and no name come on sa memo atiano prof Machi
Pacho Machi
yeda say ene obre
yeda nyame ase
kwasi agima
prof it is say
hey prof hey I salute chairman I salute
oh yeah de obo adwuma
yeah me
professor congratulate you
Pacho me da
ayo ene na aja watie de na ye monkobo prof ye hwede de kan NIB survey omode abeto abonten we no moye no internal enye party babia omode executives a ewo party nim ena edi sadwuman the outcome as to when ena emeye running mate enfama Dr. Baumia wo ne saying.
But your last part, no man said until.
Yeah, share the 7 by your outcome na. Abetra Bontia, ama Dr. Matthew Puku Prempe over 76% chances say or no party executives. So your running mate, Edema Dr. Baumia, beye papa na omatumi wini abato no. Umusa Savino, and then the outcome no saying.
Oh, Medasipa, very, very interesting. Democracy, biano, things like this, and Emmanuel very interesting. Such research, such service, and other schools. And an organization or a credible organization such as the National Investigations Bureau, the former year research, and coming out with such a verdict, we can only subject to public discourse and public discussions. I mean, controlling for the fact that they are a historically credible institution. We assume that this is research. It has taken all the necessary steps to engage in credible research. And if the results have come out, say, such a person is leading, and also they based it on I believe the sample was NPP constituent executives and members. I mean, it speaks to the strength of that particular candidate and a indication as to where the various potential candidates stand in terms of their consideration for Omobeye vice president. It's a very critical decision. It's a very critical decision that the presidential candidate has to make for various reasons. First of all, depending on how the race is going, Mia Obe selecting can play a major role. Of course, your nationalistic factors too. Say Mia Obe selecting at the end of the day, if they win, also the number 2 father of the nation, into the person will need to perform certain national duties, and that is important because such a person is only a heartbeat away from the president. And see how the nation goes is also going to be dependent on this person. And see, the future of our nation is very important when you are making such a decision. But of course, there's an election to win. And depending on the context of the election, the vice presidential candidate selection, it would be very critical.
Yes, the position, vice presidency, criteria be. Ya wanyema bi to look out for in a person ya unun sesa attribute ya nipa ekita yi sa okotena such an officer obetumi serve the nation obetumi adi ne dwuma diligently ede emfaso papa ene beba. What are some of these traits what say we hunu will be home before what you nimpo say a year such a person be a vice president?
Medasi. A very important question. Very, very important question. And among the scholars, Omar Yejuma, people have been writing about how the vice president is an assistant, not just in Ghana, but all over the world, from United States to UK to France to Kenya to Nigeria, all over the world. There's a lot of research, conversation about how our vice presidential position is assistant. And that is because there's a recognition, say, that position can be a very powerful tool for national governance. And because of that, like you're saying, there are several factors that are very, very important. It does, but a few of them. Stanley Pakuni, he has to be able to, in a heartbeat, step into the role of president, because anything can happen. President Utukwain or the person has to cross the presidential bar. Meaning he has to be seen as presidential timber or presidential material, such that the president he will be able to step in. In a twinkle of an eye, and in that role. And he said, we should go and make a decision on any different imperatives. And sometimes people are inexperienced and unqualified and all of that. That's the starting thing happen. Can you imagine putting the destiny of 30 million people, 35 million people, future of a country, generations, into such a hand? And first of all, Nipakuno was a very qualified presidential material, competent. It was a Nipakuno also or have the or cross the presidential bar or have the temperament. Yes, temperament to hold that high position. But also, so the second thing is it was Nipakuno so utterly complimentary president, because at the end of the day, the two of them, together and they are some other. What is here? Because so many democracies, who say president and vice president, and Chibia no more, and Chibia vice president, the president, and Chibia no undermine the president. They're building test bases, powerhouses all over, and it doesn't augur well for the administration of the nation. And she also ultimately selected Ubia. Only no betting Juma. Also to be sorry to be so loyal, very dependable. In the book number choice, I've teased out some qualities of Dr. Bawumia. One of those qualities, they say he was a very loyal and committed supporter and defender of the president. And they will be to me a doubt. They will argue with that point. And you need that committedness. You need that dutiful, that loyalty. So you'll be a team and work together. But who say, vice president, you're very useful. In the sense that also a good advisor to the president. Also the last bulk work of judgment, Emma president. So it will be in a current president now. Vice president to make a correction. Okay. You share the qualities and your ma. I was a vice president. You share the vice president we have now. Yeah, was running mate. That be or not so between Baba and vice president. Nejuma dear wadi for the past 8 years. So you can say Prof assess his performance in terms of percentage ahena betumi amano. Oh, I know they are not quantitative, and I know so there are a lot of variables and things ultimately before you come out with that. But from a qualitative point of view, a very broad-based view on leadership style, and the values are all spousy and impact our vice presidency. I think we can all agree he has been a very consequential vice president, and what I mean by that which to me are transforming the rule. You say initially when we think of a vice president, you say overshadow presidents. Now, sometimes I remember back in the day he will read speeches and all of that, but all that began to change. And I think it has come to a head under Vice President Bawumia. He has been a very active president, a very, very vocal president, very committed, very passionate. So say, digitization, why very passionate about it. And we use that position as an instrument for the propagation or for the advocacy of social good. By empathy, so he's been a very empathetic vice president. We know the work that he does with the lepers. In fact, Father Campbell were praising on several occasions for his humility, for his empathy, his humaneness, and that's the kind of leadership we need right now, a leadership that connects with the people, a leadership that understands the plight of the people, a very empathetic, and I will be able to say, we're very humble. Like I say, obiti Nyaman Crawford to put it into practice. And Yetimika say we use position to advocate for several things, including digitization and several qualities, that we can point out to we're raising the profile of the vice president, demonstrating a lot of strong leadership for some of the things, a lot of opposition in Crawford, but we're demonstrating a lot of courage to make sure he has advocated for a major revolution in the way we govern, at least when it comes to one thing. We can identify one major thing such as digitalization, and he ran with it. And we all know that where the world is moving towards these days, one of the major game changers to make us a modern advanced society, technology and digitalization. And as far as that is concerned, he has really, really done well in that area.
Mate, na mame sanfanko back to NIB, the survey nearby, and the percentages. Obibeka say 76% Yeranapo LED, a party within. Is it enough reason? Is it enough justification for Dr. Bawumia to name Dr. Mathopoku Prempeh as a running mate, in your view?
Definitely one of them, and of course, I made that decision. But I mean, you see, at the end of the day, who per se win the election? You want to win the election. I mean, an election about numbers. Secondly, you want to govern well. So there's an electoral dynamic, and then there is a governance dynamic into it, and that person has to be able to do what? Satisfy both of them. Yet US Donald Trump was not the vice president. Now the permutations and all of that. Say, if the survey is pointing to a certain strength and a certain support base that a particular candidate commands, it's not as if it's very close. I think that the distance emotion is quite big. And I think is good information for the VP to consider. Because energizing will be, yes, it will be you don't really need your base to win an election. That is true. But if you don't have your base to start with, then you are not even going anywhere. And see, if you look at the results, it shows there's a certain groundswell of support for Dr. Mathopoku Prempeh. I mean, in Ukraine, let's accept it. He's very, very popular among the rank and file of the MPP. If you do the research, you do interviews, you talk to people, do ethnography, you cannot do all your groundwork. Who say there is a certain level of likeness that they have for him. There's a certain level of connection that he has with the rank and file of the party. And a lot of people can tell you about the allegiance they owe to Napo. in terms of the grooming that he's groomed a lot of people in the party. He has supported a lot of people in the party. He has sacrificed a lot for the party. He's really worked hard. And he's not just been on the scene for a short time. He's been on the scene for a very long time, and he's done a lot of work. And you know, what you say, you're quite popular among the rank and file, and it's not something that will break the sentiments of the grassroots. Very, very important. Yes, but apart from that, you know, he himself, on his own accord, you know, what you say, he has had legislative experience. And he also has executive experience. What do I mean by that? Why am minister? And more than one, 2 different ministries and all of that. And, you know, he has both the political and legislative and executive experience for the position. And if you look at his competency, so you look at the work rate, okay, even as outside observers and other things, you know, we say the free senior high school education policy has been one of the most consequential and paradigm-changing policies in the national history of this country. Let's forget about, I mean, there's always going to be a conversation about how effective and all of that, but just for the sake of the idea and the implementation, and it's being done. Very monumental. And Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh was at the forefront, was at the helm of the implementation of this paradigm-shifting policy. Can you imagine what will happen to this administration if they didn't fulfill this major campaign promise? And you know, you can say that he's a doer, he accomplished, he has a lot of energy, he gets things done.
Okay.
Yes. And I think he'll be a good, well, I mean, he would be a good candidate, I mean, to pair with the vice presidential, with the presidential candidate.
Okay. Now, share me the ujina na puho ma ye de enkobo no eba awiye wabobo ne dwuma bi a wadie as minister, member of parliament, any others ma the grassroots no accept no ehunu se obetumi aye dwuma no yen hwe the leadership qualities okita the recent dumso eba ye ene ade say Dr. Bawumia ebo de din sese ya no a to some extent it be effect on him the campaign obeye and as the opposition jab some ebeto akono do so no betumi atete wo mo ekwan bi so ana.
Oh, I know dear, definitely, because Dumso is also one of the major challenges that we are facing in the nation with AFK Ubia. Definitely, as minister responsible for that sector, no, his leadership over there will come under question. And at the end of the day, you can't take some and leave some. And you know, I'm sure there are questions that he would have to answer, the administration will have to answer when it comes to their leadership there, what they are doing, the plans they have, and all of that. And for me, I'm not going to downplay that.
Mate, mamena say, Prof, any brawanya diamaya no pay. Ye kwani munkomo ye besan adibiem. Apanya wotene kan ye professor Echesika Nku oye international political and communication analyst na kwasi
Bazanso ye lecturer Unimag IG.
Ayo oye lecturer ewo home. Akwasi asoma me bisa ne say yemfa ne party executives, polling station constituency, electoral area coordinators. Esusu se Dr. Opoku Prempeh and ye their choice. You should the bigger picture.
Okay.
The whole Ghana ebe kwa patroso.
One say there's a theory be a very prospective and retrospective theory.
Okay.
One. Opeso who di be da chan hwe de oye nenra. Enti no napo as MP. At the end why on constituency.
Okay.
Napo as Minister for Education. At the end why Napo as Minister for Energy. At the end why Dumso kania no ebu nani prepare ya koni ade nyina o se nye dumso dumsi si your issues na aba na omoye but you and I ye nyina beji atum say yes kania na ebubu nani but eyara sen kane no now unapo as a minister new policy awode ba teacher for mu den said new education policy free SHS as headmaster mu nyiska obi enye akwada bi esika enya sam keto o one fa na ensi from pa be bu
ade o ma practice for years na fe na wo pesa wo de ade for ba
no de akobọ ne dance no de akọ pension no wo sima onyi sika bia enso no as minister odi ne nansi ho e na make sure say be ye adwuma na ye adwuma wo hwa opa ye inventory bo hu say the time as education minister na teacher for strike ne no so omo keka mo ho na wa solve problem
we resolving
omo keka mo ho na asem no
even school feeding ma yi ni ade uti o say ka bra na minister ba ko no ho no na ye medru sam pempen so
no ma solve issue no ene Ghana for policy makers say free SHS if en kogum say abembi obebebi ofanya adwuma if he say emra na penso as minister of education mo dey adwuma no senka wanye year kasad eniswadi hunu ka mem ka yeto ka now we here no so free wa as energy we have issues, we have problems, but it has largely been resolved now ye can be okay but that will be a mini school primary school na pasa na she eno yo hene mi mboni din ye nyada hinchane shen kim ho adwo empanifua atete na eno ogina badwom na okasa because akwa
banya sumasi na me ne eti school mu ni
fama no we di tumi ni mana na mo say oh ebesesa no tumi ni medware no afo be behave as say obi o ye kanini
okay mate kwasi men kwansa yenwie ye ma men kwa omaso nam ne Dr. Kwame Asasante oye political scientist me no eni komo
ono mi mate ojian
oh okay
na osanso ye ende menka
osanso ye de akwasi kaka ho
osanso ye mi supervisor
doc ma ti ando fe
yeja
hey yana ahweni ani
wai mechada ayeti ne try ba fa ni ndo yo bi yeja
oh you are you
ko jagi man ti me manache
o miami doc o miami o
kwesi kana mama ho
Kati ase doc ya da sene ebra wagedi amaye no pay ye share politically enioma ekoso edoso this week ya na yenya ntie inkrata babonten the NDC after my omo flag bearer ne omo ni momo running mate omawie asanso edi omo national campaign team members edomudin ababeto emonten so this week yanso ye hu se NIB the survey aba yes survey no chese within the party no the favorite candidate omo hu so betumi appear Dr. Baumia Yewra Matthew Opoku Prempe the region no should be Asante region the gender was say bema sa happiness nyina within the same week to fambo no wo hunu no space no say ne mutie
oh mena ne tunu se me maka na masanka bio me se baby a me giran no ya manyo se mu no ne me hu no maka se owura napo no Opoku Prempe no ono na MPP so wo so wototo ahene pa de a ono na so wodeman na machira se nti NIB nhwehwemo wode betu abonten anya manwonwa ebise na medical aka ho asem na mo sansa fade a wode kire ani nti mam kire ene den wo hwe amanyosema niema bi ani susu bi a yede toto ho yehwe popularity na so bi popularity ni eden ni adodo wona fa esa na say a game of numbers oburoni ba kan kire ho sa say a game of numbers uhia numbers no ndi wanya esa na sa ha na ye the electoral system bi na eduma wo say first past the post system yeto aba ni odi ababa ko bedi no wadi yiwo atrem enu nti ababa ko betuma yiwo afi candidate abayewo president anase MP ndi ababa akwa hu hia pa ndi wu obi a obetuma atwe akra abrewo na wo hwe Opoku Prempe na you oyo obi a yenhwe ne popularity oye popular is so MP menjia hono obet ura ayi wo friend dan adokufo adwuma no so no obeye obi a no si wongane wo ho no obeye adwuma wo ho pa eni nti na bibia wo to aba man yeyo afei amanyose mu no nso wo hwe nso a wakwadare mu oye party man
or your party man, party for any general on one edin sawaso, walk on nakrana on one yebia. Dio, I'm an Yosemono or Adarimu, and then why you're cheerful a war, you were friend, maybe addition, and one some, yes, Mr. Education Ministry, why you're cheerful. Now, Education Ministry in politics, ministry who are them why also good wisha why I can be a ministry who are what them is an say we are Juma power within the household name at the FBM. So the education ministry what is I see a organ and Chilamofia Sukun Goshum and your kindergarten a Fiasi school primary school and your primary a junior secondary and your junior secondary school at Anthem school. So Kokosi University. And into the way a policy be Nasa Ekanipa Koma Netasuma SFBM 3 SHS no Ananto Mangin Babia Asheta Babia Na Sabreno Onona na Oyo Afia said you medicine and Ansia Abanga Center Supebia to Nenumse Onya Zeduman.
Okay.
And into Ushe Urana Sahono South Case Ujinaho a Feuba energy Yako Yabu Nina energy. And on there, yadi numebia, and inti, near Kosu energy ho, and near Dumso ho, Abanis and you or ho, what about Homodimbi, Dumso or Hara, Ubina plus or Ubina minus and so on. We are not wa. Near Mani Danson, Wadini Munoba, Conan say, was a share empty Bukunas or should be a Oyo Sanjini. When you know, yes, Antoko. Name, I am full of one, a command song, a William, a meeting. And yes, I can run the time at you. Now, Fino, so if you had this Busiama, say, Oko Fabiaba, Obia Dijoso, and Huniama, Waka Casacham Cropon, Huniama, go on your politics. Young Mutua, a Kumana who in Shidabi to Macau, and into Winano, we are use engineer Wujina or Munina use and the Lucy, I invono, Usokra, Usa on any. So what I say, oh, a woman you say, a few years, Yamra. When we say, a chimfono, a Yura, a Kufado, Odawana, Chaso Chini, Usha Patina, Bibia, or Walker, a chim group, a chim says, a woman. Nay, what the fool Santino about the year, when you're tuning over vice president. Naturally say, a chimfono, war patinum, Nemuman would be ano, so I say, and nay. Woshana, Ura, I was friend and Napono, never mind your chini, near minimum say no para. So they say, and you are both found at the front. In the attempt for now, MVP, ones who will penny, what I need, what I need. Sa, near more way, and Grofona, one and a preno, and as a wounding about one thing, one so, will be to me, they say, to me, number one. We need sa idea opening way. The man dance on, one, a free, or you'll be a work could do. Actually, be a Ngofuso you guy, no one you, young fan say, and on Sakas no. Nemum, I cannot cook some, so they are saying. O cannot cook or that can't you know, Upa with Maku, at an agreement, as some JTR. Politics we are could do, when you be a, or yet near Chiwo can total brofo, or and in Nengoku Mopopo, the re on your politics. Ye chin or politics, when you could do on set on Fata, Evan in your way. So they are saying, Ushe, Uganapuna, or was her politics. And unti, Nefe, making no me so back, Adeba, was what will be running meeting now, and as a vice president now. 777 fa or Papa Bia Keke. So they say, wash a near me be san and what a fat running meeting. Near the gang, yes, Ubituma the compliment the ticket of the president, and now say the flag bearer. If the flag bearer and we are then cry, one more thing as no crazy. And then you mean him into you also done not about the town. Ushe Ura Baumia or no economists. Ura Napo, a Juma why you Ministry of Education in the education one yama or was uncontana pa. Ube energy, what you say or was uncontana pa. If you why empty in Timrayan one inches no unimpa. So what you say, or your grassroots man into organization on one man unim. And say no crack and say, or your crashing your doctor ni. Into a pomuding and one someone a hozo and the name's what the name. Okay. What was the name? And no, not about Niura, Baumia, say Baumia Fana, so what or the betu nothing into what if the kai was the running mate and as a vice president on the the running mate on the flag bearer and one ticket in here one into vice president kind of Debbie meaning and Yano Quarada also a driver's mate a Nimuda or your co-pilot it's the second consideration what the fuck I was a running mate say do baby na say what to Obama na ba omi abe president and na so say ponko biwa it is a wunya obi a wakwadere adwuma mu no baba be gina as a president no wako nanim
okay
nti ubisa wo say owura napo no say eba say so what to aba na MPP nya na so be vice president so eba biribi so eba omi so onko biwa obetumi aye adwuma na ye nyina yi mu say obetumi aye adwuma and nti sa quality no wo hwe na fei nia edi so ba akokora na say wo hwe ye kese ye hwe obi oba be compliment wo ye hwe wo sa ahoden so wo hwe owura ayi Barack Obama bro ye president of America na ni nti ofa Biden ba ko no say Biden nim diplomacy papa nti oden be kan na America ya America is an diplomacy so they say du mo bi onim ka odena be taro no nti wo na pro no na ahoden odeba be kan eno na ma ticket no so what I say ebe man ticket na ye strong ama won nti won Canada wo was any mo experience wo ye santofo won abo ho modern na mu mo so kura wo sha
Doc Mayenshare said survey naba and the analysis what about the achievements napo ekita sekobaso be running meter obetumi ayamana broso yenshe the running meter NDC ekita Professor Jane Nana Opoku-Agyemang ebano the education sector so wo kan yewre na po asemo a wotumi enyi education en free beka sani achievement mu because one wo free SHS awbo so any other interventions wo di gugu akwamo e wo sa sector ho comparing these two as running mates to these major political parties obeka say obi wo soro eche obi anasobia ejina ne nko
me wura asam kezo no wabi say yo wo show wanga so what you say when you na wanga kwadere adwuma ne mpa me na dawo so what you say wo show running maker qualities will be other ban so what you say anwodin wo hopa wo show ma me na wo show adisua ma school pon ma adisua wo fi lecturer wako senior associate full professor na watrantin nkonga so ya head din no abaye vice chancellor utibetu afiso so what you say one farm ma sebe or trade akeke we obi a wadwene apiu emu yedru wadwene mo te fertilizer so what you say bibiara wom ngopa bi wom enti mamen wakwa ni papa enti se wo de toto ho dia mamen addition de mamen de oyo panin wo bawo mi ayi wo friend de napo wabon ho modin so what you say wakwa ni na disuan ne ehun ne mande mamen wo borga ono so wo be tamale yo
okay
no
okay
what's your experience in politics na yo napo wo parliamentary experience mamen ni parliamentary experience so what you say na pa MP nti wahu ehon so napo na hoden so what you say yo mamen ni no but what's so what you say popularity when you are book ready papa it was a mameno ebe education minister Emma a honon some material education or over shower so now we are popular no you obey popular or papa a fee bra university almost a university yakobofum a microcosm of the country so what you say a your man nikituemu if you say ebusiaku bia wo region bia honipa wo ahoho wo ho any ubia wo and it is a to the university so ya na just say o man which made you so what you say and it is a wo share sa ho no na say ma me no so wa kwa di wo papa wo mu say owura napo parliamentary experience in mrayen otra ma men wo ha so ma men na hoden
yeah
afi ye hwe wo hwe ma men no so ya o constituencies wo hwe na ponso constituencies ndi e ho say wo nyina wo constituency a me kire ne say himfo na wo be do na asem wo be gi na tum no ho ne wo hwe ma me na se mo hia de akwatiri no wo me wo me ho on no di kan o be vice chancellor you and nti wa kwa nim papa me nyina no woje ne di gender groups ongani je no ho so what you say or the dom befu aba efe wo ba krachefo a ene nwura a wonasua de a womasua yewade a mamen odamufu a wo ho so what you say oyobi a wakọ anim wo ho pa nti odi nipa nso fi saa ho no education sector also ereba efe mamen no san fi central region esi ahene tu ahene fo no won mu ba akọnen nti ho nso ade kese pa efe wutire mu na wo de ba wo ba behwe maame no nso minimum say osanso wo link bi wo voter region no mo ho niam eno nso wo party no nso de ni bi behwe owura napo ono nso constituencies so what I say esanso ye doctor ndi ayarefu a wa hwe no ho niam no da bi ya doctor oji me nkwande oye odamekoma so wo nsa adam efe ono nso fi oye ofi adisibusuam nti esanto ho adisibusuam ne esantofo no nso wo hu no so nkokora efe ofi central region we could 47 constituencies so what I say want to hear esi ahene e wo men ha nti ehonso or the nipa bi fi wo ba efe wo ba eye party fo ne ho niema wo je ni di ezan se ne ma fi eastern nti ofi ayi wo friend dem yo chi ni nti eastern region no so ahoden wo honso so what I say nti eho no won ahoden no ya pai wo ho won se na tem efe wushoma so what you say when you na sa biribu foforo a wode ba be ka ticket no ho wushoma amena o di biribi sonko pa ba be ka jo mahama ticket no ahye na mashe na bi ahye na to wo ho wushoma ponso a ono so di bi ba be ka ho pa pepepe so what you say ndi ho no so when you na wugina meri ma so pa efe ye mehwe bio say dudu bedi wo ngachi ana when you na wo dom pa ndi nia everyday eba beti unsanse mu no no say wo nia me friend RSM resources make a resources sika fam akadibia wo de adwuma nipa sika den wonsom wo de nipa na sani me ni nyina no wo eno so ma wo tumetra wo ne wo nyina wo resources messages afei wo na message no your national messages, your regional, in your constituency, because your constituency specific issues. Woko mikro mekropanga, near wo here no, and ye no banta mafu here. Is that what I say? Minye ni say, near banta mafu here, and no so na nipa wawa yawaso wogon, ones we here. Inti, your constituency specific issue. We should just say, when you know our messages. Okay. Nefi, we answer, when you answer the manifesto beba. Never na I say, one say it is a politics and a contest of ideas and referendum of your work. I say, then you man of my and only about that to okay. Look at the mobile ID. Moshebo, so where this year now. So what I say, MPP, one a tipping a wobbing fee, and say, one I shall Bobby B. Okay, about me. The questions 175. A man and this your home. Sometimes no examiner and never ask. Say, school to my answer question. Teacher din overman so be answer na Dr. Kwame asante ma me na se ene obra wanya de ma yen anopen yana Dr. Kwame asante ye political scientist na ye no ade enkobo no ni nyina se de keka kwanya ne tese nche bia edine ba beto abonten na de 7 ne de aba no de yetete ekwasi say anything to go by there na say enya de besesa
that be me say bibi besesa if you say 7 party for na ban na ma ho kwan say national security for you na o ma
ni say djuma no
o ma di say djuma no no de abetudwa enim di fo akasa fa ho ne ade nyina kan bi enti me ma fam de me yin say bibi besesa na a very interesting election this year if you say we should to running meetings and napo omenya boni din final na je na no pokwaji mai ono wa education minister so education minister afobi aba be bu na contact
ye be share the achievement
me ko no ye mitumi ye ni na wo no ni otumi ye ni it's very very interesting but the evidence say party for now omaje pin ye say napo e me running meet omo me campaign amano
Omo no ye campaign.
Campaign amano.
E wase ho.
Police station executives for that. Omo no campaign amano. Say ade omo so mani nyi ho dia. And won't even show mo.
But akwasi anyo nwa se ba no the gender se mususu se hwan na ye pay no a ebebo ba na be ma 94% of over 5,000 executives are survey no omonyo kasa ye no ese ebema 94% oba 6%. Why you surprised?
Man, you surprised.
I didn't hear.
Good. If it's a respondent, sanko for no bebre dudu na ye mema. A man on WhatsApp positions near Kakrebi. Intinum skewed towards and I share.
But of course, do we need Oba to fight for Oba? And as a member, also to be who Oba capabilities act say.
And your democracy is sustaining from 92. And also a man you many more. It will get to a time Oba Kraba be presidential candidate. Look, in 1992, NIP National Independence Party, Ura Kwabna now Daku Farms, not a presidential candidate. Ni running mate, no a professor. Na afalisaki few. On the first Oba ye running mate. Ghana under the Fourth Republic. But after that election, yeah, when it will gradually. I know we'll get there. We say democracy is participatory. Everybody should actively get involved. The more that numbers, we should vote population.
Yeah.
Member. But why is that when it comes to frontline politics? Now we do say a man which but I know as democracy, yeah, ko anyway. San saying in a beba, a bedu baby crabanya presidential candidate oba, running mate oba, if you say chief justice, your governance system, separation of power, judiciary, yeah, ma three.
Yeah.
CJ, Georgina Theodore Wood, Justice Georgina Theodore Wood, Sophia Kufu, and I get to talk on three. A shame cry, a conanim. It's not graduate, and at this time, even UG student population, a man is 51%, a man is 49%, a man is school. Boys need to be better. So we no mujai.
But tell kwasi ajamai and our teneka no or Adom FM ye news editor and our boss na absa was a country stories no a brebia no chese stories do no and a yeti stories do no and a yeti won sube to me ababe ka ho won sube to me the story na ba na yeti na yehunu sadia e ho ensem etie e was subenya sa experience no a e best some brabo na ma won so wadanse die ene wasem na wobeka no atosumu ayenkranse ediama afoforo yema ewiase a emuda ho ewiase a ema ahohan ne nyina no eye absa rb bomoden fa ho ebegimu bi na bibia ene na yie wo so story no ehia pa yetia eyeye fa wo so de bra beka absa ho na ema ye a beautiful story na yemfa enkoyenim o see your story matters. Absa Bank mix it choco chan hot a breakfast a yanopa na one no mixi a dear nabenom a yabusian temfa and penny ennom and quada ennom dear we here a young socie na we channel hot amame bobobi gubo chocolate no and who dimbe breno and the womb at the money pediano ya bomodian se abibiano ebi wo ho e wo fie mixi choco or si channel hot yes so on coffee enti no option wo ho edema wo ye tese me produce on the one konya coffee dia na wo hu se we de ye mixi coffee eno a na ye wo de FDA age sankratoi atum telecell or say connecting energies ye call and our person we ye hello na ne abusuafo edi enkomo ana say ye telecell cash and our person did ujuma and nay ye mana ye simple telecell connect energies no what did any honum and na eba enti won telecell busuako ho ana wo ye ho and na wiase ni nyina no akoye internet nko a enti data na wato no anya bia no wotumi de browse ekoso ye smooth ekofa se de open no ana ene woni nam yadom network no so na wohunu so a be ka telecell abusuako no ho ya dance di nko a telecell ase connecting energies ente ye de naposo ebreo afia amankwa tamakulu waye krado na tiewe mame na fei yemfa meto asoma.
Hush my little baby, don't you cry. If your tummy hurts and the pain won't die, Auntie Mary's baby just a few doses, you'll be alright.
Sabo Franny Fianea, Anna Ekekano, Anna Sensi Efifino, Abata or Babia, Mawam Mafrano, Auntie Mary's baby gripe mixture, a Didrumantem, a Yenam, and Shenna Bofrana says Ribium Retia Webimo, Auntie Mary's baby gripe mixture, free Ernest Chemist, a sunset, Opia here Odufreni.
And Katwin FDA Fashimo, no more Jatum.
This is the story of Kofi Ban from Takwa. His story has just begun, but it has a world of opportunity ahead of it. His first day at school, his last day in SHS, going to the university, getting into the fast food business, expanding into the delivery business, and
everything to look forward to. And just like Kofi Ban's story, Absa Bank believes there's something special about your story. And we invite you to write it with us. Your story matters. Absa.
Effective for relief from cough, sore throat, and throat irritation. New Honey Cough. Class Coho away. Manufactured and distributed by NS Chemist Limited. This advert is FDA approved.
Senior won't you how TBR. We hear Syntex Tanko. Free say, Syntex Tank to me, Jine, a real sacra bia. Empire, ne bonus so ye kama say. When him say, Syntex Tank ne D ye double layer tank organa. When him also say, Syntex Tank Korea, any D ye tank muda hokai. Emu fite. Na say siadie, ubeti match size, color, type, biara wope. Syntex Tank, beyamau. Na nini ne chino. Ekita 7 years warranty. Umpewe, na open dien. Frakra, it was 0244 335 168. Kumasi 0505 555 666. Syntex Tank, emuda hokai. Syntex Tank, a strong, a tough.
School da bem.
Ma, my emergency me call DTI.
DT Dane.
DTI Design Technology Institute. DTI betre me adia ebema madum achede epie kese. Ma wo kan adam for na. Osuan welding. We are pese oye ejuma e oil and gas industry.
Hey, oba.
She, mame, yesesa nemem. DTI enkwane biaya ye betre o adia beboa wo. No dachi. Enti mame enha ho kra. Mema weni age.
Memfa kwantintin bia so nkosuansa no adwuma. DTI ne biaya ombema odachi asi wuye wonsa no adwuma ho. DTI oman matrofo ne 054 169 3534 ana se hwehwe machire akwan wo dtiafrica.com.
Ofona na bribia kunana opumpuni ayeboafo odi ni fafuo mu akoten osrebo osachira yese ne so dade akodi mansem akua mu awisia wo maduasa no san kwaji abayen asura piesie ofori beye man brempon obo besia che osagifo amotiofo pani edi ni mfrinhia duonunum aprobo no ekopie benkumam ne santi da sebra ofosu kwa bi aye bi ahwe otreso he asabre ohwe etrese benkum he ato safre benkumai nananum ane ahemafo ane benkumai nyina se munya momotwe yemfa ani jeni ahugika sonko enhia ochima ewura ewo efiada edi yaniwi 21st June 2024 ewo achim background esekesie so ebre no ye anopa no ndubrem osagifo amochofo pani benkumai ma wa frishapo benkumai ma moni yo ahrewa moni ye gronto.
Adom FM 106.3.
I took a one day, fund him, link up, yeah.
Stop us now.
106.3 FM. Radio
it's a CCM one cause I want to. Oh yeah. Adom FM.
Adom FM.
106.3.
Adom FM.
106.3. 106.3. Adom FM.
Adom.
One tell you what. Get your one eye.
Adom FM.
One tell you what.
Adom FM.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM. Adom FM 106.3.
Radio it's a CCM 112. Oh yeah. Radio it's a CCM 112. Oh yeah. Adom 106.3. 106.3. 106.3. Adom FM. One tell you what. Get your one eye.
Adom FM.
One tell you what. Adom FM.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM. Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM.
Radio it's a CCM 112. Oh yeah. Radio it's a CCM 112. Oh yeah.
Fireborn. Ejano esisi omu nyina. Awana. Dominic you so be no. Enshino. Kofi Asanso bi no, Karibi no.
Mami sure say adwuma ben ma ya o mami sure. Kofi. Enti ejan de o de triple
no. Na mete ha na ayowa. Ese ahwene me send usika. Meti hanya message a wasend me one CD. Ejano enhyehyɛ pa ayoa. Ejano enhyehyɛ.
Na wo ha body no kura na wo do na chest kura ya he.
Afia nkasa
Enti brand no so sa o.
Afia. O da nya.
Package ne si wo.
O da nkasa kese ne beba wasend me
ta one CD.
Afia.
Na hwene no nko nim ne price. Ayoa. Next time, you're very careful.
Yeah, careful.
Obi an send obi 1,000. One house wa share boy, bo share dey bo share.
Afia, emo ayowa.
How many
Afia wankwa.
Yes darling.
Oh, I fa do boy.
Me da se oba pa, me da se pa.
I will go and see the mama me.
That's what the brand no so.
Say.
Dey ka se e kwa candidacy wo kura na. Say eduane ya he.
Ai. You busy ho no.
You busy wo bi a da bi ati ye ni.
Delivery crampo my. Oh.
No be ma one CD.
Ya money na ho.
Ate. Ye ni agro. Kwasi mafo. Wani na ho. Enti zero tini bi na.
Afia I forget ayowa. Na ye kweda boka tani wate.
My enchi obi a. Ya ka normally fiada na meba. But na kwanya na base wo se me baso ya wada dia. Na ya kwanya kese. Baby asije obi a menchi ya.
Ye chia no. Ya oba friend Jeremiah. Why?
Amodada e de
Jeremiah.
Yes, Jeremiah.
Uka Jeremiah. Uka Jeremiah. Wamana yede. Ka Jeremiah.
Na no me wa ho me me doctor Dr. Kelvin Kwati.
Okay.
No so very say ne father. Happy Father's Day. Enti oye no say di we no the whole so far as what said do no kwa nim say ne papa na di bi.
Edi be ya.
Lord.
LOT. Hey.
Eyo wana ni o.
And then the book Nebuchadnezzar.
Ni na be wo. Na Shadrach ni Abednego ne Meshach bu nyina.
Shadrach dey say you.
Omote Bible asene de omoto din Bible no mu.
Afia wa kra na ko so ode. Edi na ababetim no. Enye
wasted. 18 no lots. I mean, I should say, baby, oh, my year, baby, mudin no. Or when Nepa no boss said dinner. Now, so ferry. Fano banana quapina. But it's a yeah, the better will be only meaning. I want to share here. One more a day at so ye. To see a Tessa. Adiana sia edino besom ba wonti di na ediama wono asia eno na ya na ma aye bibie wo ho ti yesra ma ba time ma mo wo enhwe obi akeke ma ne de ne keke ne mom nyamini no ti di no asia na ni say ni na so nya effects
and na bebre na mpo no ya na omo nipa ne su ne ne ban ade bia nipa no ya eye ne fe anase papa bia nipa na ya ma no woso de me de me bai beto no san say yentu obi abadin kwa wo
dabi so na ma na
dabi
monye careful
yentu abadin kwa
abna de enu si ho no ya hwese de do bonkrata no asia no pay no de aboni mu hakese pa ye me nwanwa ye BCE in limbo. BC no nyankopon ya adoma ye ma no chro eye 8th July ede ekosi 15th na waye kenso won ene dwumadie dwumakuo kese ye ba no ensohwe chro mu a wo mo edimu akotene pa na sika wo se won mo ensaka na afi ensohwe BC ne tumi baso no ye se ada no bibie wo ho de wo se won saka won sentimi nkan enti wanhwe a na akoya dia hangi hobi ni ade enti ye bompa ye sanye sa because ye mane hua de wo mgusu so hua de achechefo no wo mo nankran so na enti yesre ne wo se aban panifo bia ye bia ma sohwe no baso asumdue mu no obi atumi nya ne shuku papa bi kro no de panifo nye enti ho asem daily graphic de bokrata no de aba enro so ye nkase ahodo mu ye kekan NDC amanyokuo one my campaign team no and also the Bokrata daily graphic page 16 and also Adiaba and Rabna call to Tanase one trans no somewhat how many about 2 or so years ago and FDA at the buyer says celebrities one more border roof and someone yeah the strong to one more so we actually will be the court and court no I didn't ruling Abba say idea FDA cano one mojitum enti celebrity yo wan yo nsampa hu da body
nya dia mo betimi abobi wo Ghana ha
abna supporters e di na chie sie jabna so wo model ro won sa ho a na eti na chidifo ni nyina so be saduam
kobro
enti FDA se enye se bia wo je obi anu aduane afri nsem na mom wo mo bo Ghana fo ho ban enti FDA o ma ya dia no pa kwasi kan se bi and I think say also ye hunu from time a wo mo ban na ye wo mo ye hu statistics as in before mo be ban no yen hwe said na e be a celebrity influence
say no statistics on consumption statistics
and I say
because they say crowd daytime won't be advertise and e will radio and TV so I just after 8 p.m.
but no omoni aba radio ni TV so ko social media or the fa ho so was penfo ani kon so ye pese ye minimize sa alcohol ne ho ne ma no dia ye mfanfa ba bia
but if you say social media no e bia ube won fie bi ansa da wanya access to a mobile phone unlike TV radio ye kwa ya woti kam ye yi o ne oba ne na ekwa oti a wate se ye bon sabidin
yeah me try say after ye free ho no so go social media on say no so ho and then no so COVID ne ba ye no obia ye access to phones all in the name of osuade and yes and my so addicted into untumi nye ne back preko pesa this all monitor mo fra no but then ye kire say ho so mo money nko untumi control bia de na so and kakra
and then akwabnane twe ayi
shisha ya na
you know no fru wa de ya ye de soso mpaboa nom ne ade nya say
glue solution mo ne ade no
ways and means no bebre wo ho FDA nko antumi nye abata yen so ya wasudi o se ye ne nkura ne kasa peer pressure na aye too much
no cray
then wa kono obi she ne shisha o se wanti na so ye bi just wa nye bi so ye mole
na me de mekoso e mole na
yesra wo fo
ma menimu sa
mumma ye ni na ho na
e was the youth ne ti ase se sa ne man endifane wo se wo na wa baso anaso na wo nimu so
abna ne say
sebe enka hwe forget it omo benu ma momo no menum bi
be influence
Debbie
obi your role model hwane ma papa no because ye ni paid obi anya perfect 100% e dey wo ne nenso bi hwe papa na wo ne peke and top pressure ma ho ade a wontumi na wo force so you na BP agi youth obabuna ye
by force na wo sua no because ne fefo no ko ye nyina no di keche e ma ne se ne ye se wonim nom dia na nim so
na wo swag
enye no credit
Debbie yare akra na wo ta ma ho ti esre telegraph democrat no na gender ministry so wo so won sika sama ba fom na wo ko pay 13 ho aka asem ne nyina wo sika no ha mo nche mu be se eduokron how many how can the Bokrata no mu a social ayunko a eboade a ministry no mo e ma so om de running affairs e kuma ti eno ho asem telegraph the Bokrata no e de aba Ghanaian Times ni asam ne de no anu waka no ohiana no odene abena ohiana no odene Ghanaian Times ni Professor Samuel K. Enim ya we government statistician asam odi to 7.3 million Ghanaians are poor ano odi o
abana see be 34 million
se see ade na 7.3 and poor no nye normal poor
just poor pa
bro so on pesika se see enkoto kokokra ho oden
afia wonim se strike ya medical professionals ekoyi ena nura na me din ko bobi na me bisa se enka okwaban yare sabia na okolaba ebi ebeje ne kitua bi babu okwa labo kra untua hwe babu so ne fa 10 cedi bi bra fa 20 cedis but okolab ekutua be say 100 Ghana ebi bro 200 Ghana 300 Ghana and ni nyina no ye the health insurance no anyhow omanfo so say they work private na wutua no senka anyone man ka kwenka sika na wokwa kotua o enti to some extent me de yana de bia meka say enioma nya e benefit e bi wo ba bi o
papa
me see health insurance yan crofo na wonam social media oh na gu afia
otenkrentia
o si agu health insurance
ba wo ko yen
nkronkuma no
abna me pa cho mte so na ma sorry because sa ebia de wo mu ni sika 10 Ghana no e obi ade o de bibi kitu e bi ka ho a ni meal na nwumra aduane oni abusia bedie no enti ade no wona uhunu ni sesua but obi de eye no so mfa so na bena enne consultation ko ano ebi mo je be 70
consultation wakọ na wakọ hu doctor do
like and uko ra reception ko no a oba no take you vitals or help
eno kwa obetua uko doctor won so obetua
no health insurance edi mu akotene but won say wo obi enti wonhunu me say wi ase onko ahukyere mu a abnaja health insurance na bo abi no mu
yes
but just that
situation na ba no
pese bia nkanya de kese
da bi kakra via kakra o
Antiania yakandi abesi Ghanaian Times enipa 7.3 million a ohia ekuye pa ban ne mpanimfo moma system no enya adwuma mabunu bebre ye adwuma so yentua omuka obefaka obeda o high dan but living na ayedin so me doubt it ya ne akani say ya abena na asi o ebedu che ye ni na wotwe
the Ghana Statistical Service
they be all
no mo de survey na ba at least amo she bia amo be hwa ye ho adwuma
abena last week ni mu nyina mete Ghana
into this year mo ma 7.3 million ye hwe se ye kwa ni mu no ebeba forma
obi mu akire hwe last year de bai ohun nti empanifo nya ebi mo sua de ko school so me say me wo me Instagram or Facebook or be Sunday me message Oh, only my dear. Obey Sikano way. And what was so? Yes, Ramon Niema. And when the hall, no be a yan son in a dear. I think so be a yan son in a dear. And it may be brass. And I want some no.
Okay.
Now, a ye passport on so. You see, I printed 86,000 booklet, you know, and I should go.
I won't go J.
I won't go J. You.
Then they say, Uber to Yaka. Yes, and TSC. Oh, and I'm supposed to boy. We win so much. I was Sabra, no Tiaka. What you are, they said, I never want to question. I almost said your money. It be a film. We've been so on ma. I didn't call the coin and Yama soon to know what to Nigeria will be a Sunday. When you say, Gana card and say, I dear say by Gana card on my printy a good one. As will be to be cannot not want to come and print my quattro within the Adom family card in Puma. Kasana Ghanaian Time Democrats in the NDC so our value on campaign team 2024 no and also da anymore say Ghanaian Time Democrats na yes 10 companies and so any aje saglemi
ti no so no delegate Democrats no any mampani abedi e cho na to Frank Aman PP o se Ghana be aduro no ye hia obi a vision ye
o wani swadi
hunu enti wohwemu dia
just ayu
and also ho asem no FDA de enso a akoho no so yakaba na 2024 MDC amanyokuo no campaign no mo kire se enipa bia mesiwom wohwemfoni na da ha na owura Haruna Idris ene owura Muntaka so ma mesi
ene eni enra me boy ya wo
no so
oh okay delegate neka
I guide.
Daily guide.
You so at the bar no pay no. Abna me ko de na eno me ka say woni ayuwa. When you birthday man farm me.
Enra de yanko live.
Man ko hu.
Enra yanko live. Yenya sinto na de dem kre.
Dem na me ba mu a enya mfie so me sro mo record ma me na. Sa akra me friend no miracle baby.
Okay.
O share ya wo no be abosome miensem wo. Ya wo na nche and then free mo.
Oh.
Tibem said 3 months or so later, no more diagnosis in a hole in heart.
Oh.
So fasa ne ma minua abayo kuma kra watetia kra na ma nenyame adom the hole in heart na you pressure man ho to no.
The radius say.
That my friend miracle baby from 3 months you know. Em say yeah no surgery no be wonya be 4 years and 5 years. Be last year or so mo baby na nyame adom etumi ye man kolebu ne mo abofo bi adaroma enne wonya 7 years
ne
hu de menye urade wa yama ye fe ti de mesre urade pa ne se ne bambo no be kese no man nkwatenten ahodin wo mu mfie nso urade mfa mfie aduokono miensa nka no ho ndie mu nyansem omfa ma kobi na onyini meye ni petitu wa busua mu na ne maame a wono ne maame nua no wahwe no no urade nhira no waya de dodo ayu akra wafano ama hu na abaka so no a na wo no na hu ene kobi ne picture no a ne ho aye fe urade ayade nti happy birthday nkoma kobi wo achimoda yami nhira no pa wo kosku urade mnye ne nimdefo timi ye no free hono so a special one pa oba so no watwere ama ne kunu na swani so ka kire ayan kabrofo na mengan brofo
via kachi
watwere pa nti me summarize pa dia happy birthday enko emma owura William Morrison owura William Morrison
ene se de wo me ha ya na ho yi
eno aso na wo ho so besa ye or a special person. Corrosis, head of corporate affairs, JWO Civil Solutions. Happy birthday, come on. Yes, we are amazing husband. To the world. Just an so dear. Neither she and uncle woo. Every woman cassa. We just say a yano a frame. Ne bonnet dem ho bi ana nani hwe ne yire se nani so no papa on ne mano enti ne yire Audrey na hwan Jason, Janelle, Jed, and all your numerous children and family. And one more wish show, Mr. William Morrison, aka Corrosis, head of corporate affairs, JWO Civil solution. Onyame onshira no.
Okay.
Onyane kese. Ti abna me fancy am stand man so last week na birthday.
Aye, last week Sunday, Father's Day no.
Father's Day no.
Yes.
Wow. Enti happy birthday belated on Mr. Amankwa. Erade nyo kese.
Amen.
Sise obeye kese pa.
Amen.
Enti nyame yadom enche bosome na obe ende. Na esi ye bie fish no. Epono.
The fish dey. Ehia pa.
Pa. Enti me da se abna.
Matefia me so me da se pa. Fia mankwa tamakulu. Ena wotene kano. Naposo Josie Kids Toothpaste. We love to see you smiling. Terisol connecting energy. Stop choco. Taste of chocolate. It's chocolate. Ena Absa Bank. Or see your story matter. Wenum ena a boy chidom. Na birthdays na fiewie. Midibi ebeto aso. Na Adom wutie pa jo nyame onye okese ma oyedie ene enkwatenten na happy birthday so enko ematiti kateno ya walla dade kotopon constituency honom ene eyewa woda yedie enkwatenten ene apomode papa ena yesi fro bade nchen edema wono mia menua bema a colleague Frank Wolanyo yo Adom newsroom ena show a happy birthday no Titi Kateno nyamenyo kese pa Happy birthday enko Emma Madam Valeris Esther Soya nyame shama yedie ni kwatenten pa Dr. Valerie Esther Soya happy birthday yedie enkwatenten ene apomuden papa ena yenyina yesre efro bade nchen ediama ho wakoma so ade pabo bia bodo kokomu obade nti na onye so dwuma ema from Dwaso Nsem yenyina ena enochi Frank Wolanyo Adom Nsem yenyina ye kabom wish you a happy birthday. Ose birthday wishes enko Emma Bishop James Kwesi Taylor and wenya 76 years nyame sha ododo o ma efie ni bebre enka ho na onsan emma wapomuden papa also wo His Mercy Evangelical Church adedempo Accra hase ya eho na wo nyame wo sha wo yedie enkwatenten eni apomuden papa akunta jo ena wish you a happy birthday on behalf of one senum ni nyina ena Taylor eni abedu abusu ni nyina mo enkran eni infrifri mantem no ekabom wish you a happy birthday Bishop James Kwesi Taylor nyame ngusra no o mana nyammo ewo so Happy glorious birthday and Nana Osu Yedie and Quatintine Pomode Papa and Adom ya Owabegro e wese edemao oso body and chewasim na omawa kumaso ade na emrem. Happy birthday to you Ora Owusu. Now where dear mama kind of brofo tell my baby for ayekrado or see where a birthday dedication to Mr. William Morrison aka Corozis, head of corporate affairs GWO7 Solutions. Was happy birthday to the most amazing husband in the world. Every moment with you is a treasure and we are so grateful for your love, strength and unwavering support. You make our lives complete and we are beyond blessed to share this journey with you. May your day be filled with joy, laughter, and all the things that make you happy. Was it here's to many more wonderful birthdays together. We love you more than we love you more than words can say. From Audrey, your wife, Jason, Janelle, Jed, and all your numerous children and family. Nyamenyo kese pa Ura Morrison na oma yedie Korozi sabuseni nyina so mo dododo ene wo mabebrebe ni nyina wo mu nyina so mo do too much yedie enkwatente ne pomuden papa ene wo mo sre ediama ho. Na akua frema ania jei wo Lekma Hospital ene eye wa woda. Happy birthday to you Yedie enkwatenten animonyam ne pomodin papa ene yesi for body enchen ediama ho afia amankwa tamaklu ena wish you happy birthday no akua frema nyame onte wa hyemwate omo akoma so ade nyina emremo emma na mabedwafo abenyomo edijuma anopai eye na Fredua Oforiata ono eye MPP National Communication team member ena Bernard Animpiesie NDC National Communications team member ena menyomo ebedi enkomo na Fredua Atenas me manache na fe yenyen kratui emra emetwas na Matien mentonka nyame adom na so e
ontime ka menim se PC di honhom bia be se mic no ono de ya na ne honhom
oh David we de matoka clear party mo boko
nyame atom
ye de radi ase
se Dr. Maomia leko wa jiatum kana ontime nka
ompacho se
Dr. Maomia leko
saon
okra wa jiatum kana ontime nka
za na hu no
se udibia ni nti o kan nye yi nti makama
menya decide ye
se ne sa ne soka
Osao. Matana, your verse is here,